So I come across one of my videos that I did a year ago in 2022. Right now it's August of 2023. And I said, we're winning, but we're just beginning. And it was right around the time that Elon Musk bought Twitter. And when he did that, I used the analogy of it was like him striking a giant boat right into the bow. And the rest of us were so busy in life doing what we were doing in work, our families, or whatever we were doing. I had just returned to work after a 2-year absence because of the sneeze that shall be named the Rona. And me being so busy, I wasn't entrenched with what was going on. But when Elon Musk did that, it just blew a hole into the cabal's bow of their boat, right? And the boat being the internet, the talk shows, Hollywood, all of that. And so, how far have we come since then? We have come so far because no more was it a conspiracy theory that, yes, they were doing a lot to control our voices, to censor everybody, down to me, Joe Schmo on the corner, old Tom, Dick, and Harry over there in the park. They were doing the most. And Elon shed light on that. The little bluebird, which goes back to my Trump card reading, which I told you the little hummingbird or bluebird of enlightenment will come. But what was the thing in that card reading that I told you? Once the veil is lifted, once the evil spirit that they put on us is lifted, there will be a skeleton bone yard there. Okay? And it had a bunch of white swans and snard and thorns and barbed wire and everything. We were going to see the attack, and we do see it. Because at the time I was telling you, we're waking up. We're winning because they're turning down. They're rejecting Hollywood. They're rejecting Disney. They're rejecting Netflix. People are waking up, tuning in, but tuning out. They're looking for stuff. And the last card reading I did, I said we have to be prepared to get our platforms prepared for the people that are eventually going to start waking up and being like, what's going on? Because it's just going to keep getting crazier. Because as the veil keeps getting lifted and lifted, more and more people wake up. And now we're here in August of 2023. And the only thing they're left with is just indicting Trump. That's all they got. They're down to that. Everything's busted, okay? They tried the BLM thing. That worked because we were asleep in 2020. I remember when I first heard Black Lives Matter. I said, yeah, Black Lives Matter. I'm with that. Who's not with that? You not with that? What are you, crazy? But we saw the attack. And what was the attack? What was in the mission statement of Black Lives Matter? They want to destroy what? The nuclear family. What is that? That is men and women just getting together, just having a baby. That is a nuclear family. They think that is a nuclear family that needs to be imploded. And what do they want to press? What do they want to push? They wanted to push the trans community. And what's going on right now? They dropped the BLM because that's not working anymore. And they tried to pick up the gay community. And what happened? They tried to put it into Target on toddler clothing. And they tried to put it on what? The side of a Bud Light can. And that got rejected. And old Charles Barkley came out there with his old racist ass. Didn't know you was racist, by the way, Charles. Thought you was just funny. But when they come out there with that old honky-tonk racist cracker, smacker-lacker, backer-hoom-backer, look at that boy over there in a white boy washing the teeth and brushing his teeth in the middle of the day. Oh, they're flossing and stuff, looking like a man with some clean teeth over there, shickety-dank, bank-ba-bank. When they come out with that old school rhetoric like that, that boy been racist his whole damn life. So all them tickets and all them Charles Barkley jerseys you buy, understand that boy is 100% racist to the core. Try to pull a little stand up in the club. Came with 312 packs of Bud Light. Y'all go ahead and get this. All he's doing is social justice warrior right now. Making a statement. He knows the camera was on him. He grabbed a microphone. You're Charles Barkley, you're 8'9". You grabbed a mic. You know there's cell phones going. All I was looking at was the little dude next to him, wondering if he's about to suck him off or not. And that's okay, Barkley. We know about you getting sucked off, and that's okay, you with the rainbow. We all with the rainbow in 2023. That's my whole point. Y'all making it more than it is. If you want to be mad at anybody, Barkley, be mad at Bud Light. They left little Dylan Mulvaney at the altar, butt hurt and all. Done did him dirty. He done called his mom up. Mama, I met a new boy. His name is Bud Light. He said he's going to marry me. It's going to be amazing, our life. Because you know how Dylan Mulvaney's all over-exaggerated. Oh, my God, Ma, it's the time of life. And they dropped him like a bad habit. Lost $390 million in 2 quarters. And they ain't gave him a text message. Dropped him off on the curb and said, see you later. And who Barkley blamed? The old cracker-ass crackers in the South and the whites and the old whitey. Gotta get whitey. Sounding like the dude off of the Django, the butler, Samuel L. Jackson. That's what you look like up there on the stage, Barkley. Oh, yeah, not even gonna say it. But with that being said, look how far we've come. We said, you know what? We're not gonna fall for it this time. We're not going to go out into the park and wash black people's feet because Black Lives Matter. We're not going to go out there and let the LGBTQ just go ahead and grab our kids and rip their penises off and all that, because that's not what they're about. We all know it's not what they're about. So we just rejected their corporate entities, the rats in the boat. We saw them. We saw where they're trying to take us, where they're trying to convince us, and we saw that they're going straight after the kids. See how far the little veil has been lifted and how far we can see it, how far they are trying to take us, because I said it in my other video that I'll have in the description below. It's only 10% of this people that are pushing this crazy maniac stuff. It's why that day I went out and I looked at all the comments to see who's real, who's not real, who's a bot, who's a robot. That means who's commenting, who's real, or who is just copy paste, who is just there putting out stuff because Elon Musk showed us that, yes, they're in fact doing this with the comments. And I had to go out there and see and sift through it all. And then as far as the puppets and the Muppets in Hollywood, I had to do card readings, and I saw and I explained that. Even in the video, I showed you how I kind of went off a little bit of left field, but I was talking about, I did say I would like Megan Fox to be more put in the spotlight, because I could see where they were putting her as they started to put the signs, putting that little shotgun Tom Kelly with her, and then you had the whole Kim Kardashian and Saturday Night Live, and you had them two in their little tighty whities in the video I saw. Yeah, I saw where it was going. It was the whole thing. That's the thing about card reading, is it takes years. Sometimes I don't have to do a card reading for a year or two. Sometimes I have to wait, and then I see the little symbols, or sometimes the universe pops up an old video of mine, and then I see it, and it just sparks a little spark in my brain, and then I look at the video, and then boom, I get ideas. That's how it works. You know, little markers along the way. But we're here now. We're waking up, and they are desperate. The thing about the unveiling is we're also going to see the attackers. Not just the attack. We're going to see the Biden family. And then I was watching Anomaly today, and I love Anomaly. He was there with Bobby Sausalito. Finally can remember to pronounce the names. I've seen so much of his videos. And they're just smashing on Trump. Look at you guys. Love him or hate him. He did one job. He had one job. He woke everybody's ass up. Who was talking about fake news? Now all of a sudden Ron DeSantis is like, I want to defeat the deep state. And I'm not saying I don't like Ron DeSantis. Love what he did in Florida. But I'm just saying it's like he's staring at a piece of paper, cold, lost, and distant, trying to fight Trump's fight. It's like, okay, they want Trump. Okay, I'm gonna put. That's how I feel when he talks. I don't feel as genuine. I feel in 2028, if he would have run, it would be more genuine. I feel he's told to do this, and that's why he's getting money. It's his go at it, his first go around. I'm not saying he's deep state. I'm not saying anything, but like, why is he fighting the deep state? Okay, he's only been governor for a little bit of time. You know what I mean? He barely made it in. Now he's the deep state warrior. Meanwhile, Trump is being indicted 4 times, about to be the 5th, 6th, 7th, who knows how many damn times. Okay, they stole his 4th year in the office. We all know that. And this is Ron DeSantis' fight. This ain't your fight, Ron. We all know this is Trump's fight. And at this point, put him in the office and let's see. Maybe he falls flat on his face. Okay, well, it can't be worse than the last 4 years that we did with Biden. So just go ahead and do it. Why not? You're not. Ron DeSantis ain't winning over people in Alabama, Iowa, and all these other states. Okay, so might as well let's just go ahead and put Trump in there and see what happens. You know, what's the worst that can happen? The world explodes. The one thing I can tell you about Trump, he's not into wars. He squashed all that. Remember the North Korea? We're going to go into war with North Korea. Russia. He is the president that got us out of Afghanistan. That was his plan. Biden effed that all up. So let's go ahead and kick it back to him. Let's see what happens. Worst comes to worst, we got a crazy reality show on our hands. You know what I mean? Screw it. Can't be any worse than what we just went through for 4 years with Hunter Biden's son, or Hunter Biden's teeth falling out, cracked all in that White House, everything that's going on there. Biden I didn't do this. I didn't talk conversations. Now there's letters and emails and text messages. And you know what? I got to say one thing. They are not protecting Biden. They are not protecting Hunter. They're protecting Barack Hussein Obama. Because if Biden goes down, Barack follows. Believe me that. If Biden goes down, Barack and Big Mike going down. 2nd round. That being said, peace out.